In this video we are going to talk about, does a shed need ventilation? So before starting this video, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Are you spending most of your time working in your shed accomplishing various projects? If you do, then your working space needs ventilation. Having good ventilation in your shed is a must so you can properly and efficiently do all the jobs that you're supposed to do, like fixing broken items, repairing electrical equipment, or cutting wood. It is essential to have proper ventilation, not just, let's say, in your attic space, roof deck, or garage, but also in your concrete or wooden shed. Working in an area with warm air easily exhausts the body. Why allow yourself to suffer from exhaustion if you could feasibly come up with a good ventilation system? What's the best way to achieve a well-ventilated shed? The best way is to install vents either on your shed roof, walls or ceilings. But the simplest way is to open your door and windows to allow air to circulate. Reasons why a shed needs ventilation. So, does a shed need ventilation? I cannot outrightly say yes, but I'd rather say it depends. The need for a vent depends on the climate in your location, on the size of your shed, and on the things stored in it. If your shed houses combustible materials such as paints, gasoline, or solvent, then there is really a need for you to have a ventilation system to allow toxic gases to escape. Having adequate ventilation will help regulate the airflow and will likewise allow cooler air to circulate. Another purpose of having proper ventilation is to help disperse warm air and replace it with cooler air, which can be extremely helpful in hot regions. It also helps hinder the development of mildew, spores, and molds caused by moisture during the winter season, which often leads to shortness of breath and headaches. Different shed vent options. There are several types of shed ventilation. You can either opt for a ridge vent, soffit vent, turbine vent, gable vent, roof vent, intake vents, wall vent, louver vent, attic vent, or exhaust vents. All these options generally have the purpose of allowing outside air to come and generate passive ventilation. Let's discuss the different types of vents one by one. 1. Ridge vent. A ridge vent refers to an air exhaust usually installed on a roof's peak. Before the installation process, there must first be an air opening in the roof deck. After which, the ridge vent can now be placed over it. This type of vent provides consistent airflow coming from the shed roof. Don't worry about the insects, debris and even rain and snow because they were built to resist them. 2. Soffit vent. A soffit vent is installed on the eaves or outside the ceiling of the shed roof. This part of your shed is also known as soffit. This vent allows the outside air to enter your attic. Cooler air flows into the soffit while the warm air exits through the roof vent or ridge vent. 3. Turbine vent. A turbine vent is one type of passive vent. Other types of passive ventilation include ridge vent, soffit vent, and metal pot vent. With the help of the slight breeze, the turbine vent begins to spin and draws the hot air out. 4. Gable vent. The gable vent is also known as a louver vent and is another type of passive ventilation system that is usually used for roof ventilation as well as attic space. If your shed has a gable roof, then most likely, you also have a gable vent. Gable roofs are common in regions with cold weather. Such vents are positioned at the walls parallel to each other, which are just under the eaves of the roof. These vents come in different shapes, usually triangle and circle. 5. Roof vent. Roof ventilation is a type of vent that lets the air flow through the attic. This is a must-have if you have an attic. Roof vents can help you in a lot of ways. They can dramatically reduce your electricity bill because you don't have to use an air conditioner. They are likewise effective in regulating the temperature inside your shed and in extending the life of your shed roof. Do you know that roof vents can prevent your roof from overheating and also the buildup of moisture, too? So, if you want your shed to remain durable from top to bottom, make sure you install roof vents. 6. Intake vents. Intake vents allow air from the outside and flow to the inside of an attic or any spaces. They must be positioned at the lowest eaves of the roof assembly or near the soffits. Intake vents complement well with exhaust vents that are usually seen near the peak of the roof assembly. 7. Wall vent. A wall vent is another kind of intake vent that offers continuous ventilation. It is designed to supply cool air to both non-residential and residential spaces, which includes a shed. Even without opening the windows of your shed, the wall vent will still be able to provide good air circulation. It also prevents the accumulation of moisture in your workspace because airflow is consistent. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, Be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.